past Shabbat, I had a really amazing experience. I was walking down the hill to my favorite shul, to the Bell shul, and just while I was walking down the hill, out of nowhere, I was hit by this amazing feeling. I had that same incredible, high, exhilarated feeling like I had for the first 3 days after I gave birth. You know what I'm talking about? Like that sort of high that you have right after you give birth. And you feel so blessed and everything, it's this incredible miracle, and you feel this incredible excitement. You can barely sleep. And then it's before, after 3 days, then your hormones sort of a little bit fall or stabilize or whatever. But out of nowhere this past Shabbat, I felt for 2 minutes I felt that tremendous exhilarated feeling I felt just after I gave birth. Wow, I have a new baby and I can't believe it, and Hashem blessed me with such a tremendous miracle, this amazing baby, thank you so much. So after the 2 minutes passed, and I sort of felt more normal like I usually do, then I was trying to figure out what happened. I was trying to think wait, did something happen that I feel all of a sudden so excited? Maybe something happened in my life, maybe something happened in my family, something that's so amazing and so exciting, but I couldn't really think about anything. I couldn't really think of anything new that had happened. And I looked down, and Sophia, who just had her 8th birthday, was with me. I take her with me to shul. And it occurred to me, well, really, why don't I feel that way? Why? Nothing at all has changed since then, since those exhilarating, 3 hormonally, high days. Nothing has changed. I still have that amazing little baby. And she's even more incredible than before, than when she was first born, because now she does things, and she sits, and she eats, and she babbles, and whatever. But nothing's changed, but I don't feel the same. It's sort of you feel as the months pass, you feel more of the exhilaration is replaced by sort of whatever, blah, another day, another baby, another diaper, another nursing, whatever. And it just occurred to me how important it is to occasionally get in touch with that feeling, of excitement, that feeling of wow, what a tremendous blessing, what a priceless gift God gave me. How often do we do that? I do it pretty rarely. And I was just thinking I really want to try and do that more. So on my way back from shul, I ran into my friend. Her name is Blimi, and Blimi got married about a year ago, and she's very pregnant. And she was asking me, on my way back home, she was asking me about my kids and how I'm doing. And we were talking about the kids. So she said Blimi's the oldest of a large family. And Blimi said, she said, you know what I said to my husband? Blimi said, I tell my husband that my mother is a millionaire. She said, because I told my husband this story. So Blimi told me, she said, I have a friend, and this friend doesn't ovulate. Just for her whole life, she has never ovulated. So after she'd been married for 4 years, they realized that there's a problem, and that things aren't just working out on their own. So they went to the organization Bonei Olam, which is an organization that helps people struggling with infertility, and I think they fund fertility treatments. So Bonei Olam gave Blimi's friend $50,000, paid for $50,000 of fertility treatments until she was able to have a baby. And thank God she has a healthy baby, and that baby recently turned 2. So Blimi's friend went back to Bonei Olam and said, now I have 1. Could you please pay for another fertility treatment? I want to have another child. And Bonei Olam said, they said, we're really sorry, but we have so many couples, so many infertile couples just waiting for their first child. We can't give money also for a second child and for subsequent children. We just don't have the resources for that. So now Blimi's friend is trying to raise $50,000. $50,000 just to have a child, just to have a baby that the vast majority of women just have, and sort of basically, not that we take our children for granted, but that we don't appreciate them. We don't appreciate them that we, when you have children, it's you're on your way to becoming a millionaire. It's just, you're more than that. It's the tremendous value. And sometimes when most of us don't have fertility issues, it's so easy to lose a sense of just how precious it is. Just how precious and new it is. What a tremendous gift it is. It's incredible. So, on a more somber note, I want to tell you about my friend Chagit Bat Leah, who I've mentioned to you quite a few times in these pep talks. Chagit Bat Leah, my friend Chagit Lazon. So she's my neighbor, and she was actually with exactly the same age. She was born a month before me, in November 1971. I was born in December 1971. And basically, she's been my next door neighbor for the past 8 years, and we have kids like the same ages. And she's just amazing. She's like a super mom. She's the kind of person who just devotes her life to her kids and her family and her husband, and doing chesed, doing acts of kindness in the community. She had a very big lending society for gemach for clothing, and basically everything I wear is from Chagit and my family. So recently I was speaking with her, and Chagit's situation is really, really bad. Emotionally, she's in a very low place, and she's in a lot of pain, and the doctors are very, very, very pessimistic about her prognosis. So recently I was speaking with Chagit. We were talking about some logistical things because I'm trying to help her out with fundraising and various things. And at the end of the conversation, Chagit says, Chana, she says, I just want to tell you, she says, I miss my life. I can't tell you how much I miss my life. Being a mom, just waking up and taking care of the kids and getting the kids ready for school and making them lunch and making them dinner. How much I miss my life. I want my life back. I want my life back. So I want to bless all of us, that we should be able to appreciate, without things going wrong, without the infertility, without nisyonot, without challenges, that we should be able to appreciate, just be able to look at your child. When your child comes home from school today, when your child comes home from nursery school today, be able to look at them and just really, really see just what a priceless blessing, what a priceless gift God has given us. And every single child, every single Jewish child. So I want to bless all of us, that we should be able to get in touch with that feeling of gratitude, with that feeling of, with that feeling of exhilaration, at least for a few minutes, let's say every month. That you should get in touch with that feeling of exhilaration like I felt when I was walking down the hill to my favorite shul on Shabbat. And just one last thing, I just want to, my friend Chagit Bat Leah is having an operation, a very big operation tomorrow, at Shari Tzedek Hospital, and I just want to say, as I have in the past, I just want to say a parak of a short chapter of Tehillim, of Psalms for her, and if all of you can listen, and at the end say Amen. Okay, so, L'mnatzeach mizmor LaDavid, Yancha Adonai b'yom Sarah, Yisagevcha Shem Elohei Yaakov, Yishlach Azorcha Mikol Shemitzion Yisadecha, Yizkor Kol Minchotecha, V'olatecha Yidashen Asela, Yiten Lecha Kilvavecha, V'kol Etzatecha Yamalei. Nirana Nabiyeshuatecha B'Shem Eloheinu Nidgol, Yimalei Adonai Kol Meshalottecha, Ata Yadati Ki Yoshia Adonai Mishicho, Yanea Mishmei Kadsho, V'gvorot Yasher Yemino, Eli Berechem Ve'eli Besusim, V'anachnu B'Shem Adonai Eloheinu Nazkir, Heinu Karo V'nefalo V'anachnu Kamnu V'nitodad, Adonai Hoshia HaMelech Yaneinu B'yom Kameinu. May Chagit Bat Leah and all the sick people in the whole world, may all of them be blessed with a refuah shema, with complete and total recovery.